got rid of that. Just a little bit of fun because we have an exciting day, exciting announcement today. I'm announcing the winner of my video competition today. But you're going to have to stick around for that one, because firstly we're going to talk about if you've made a few mistakes on social media, how do you recover from that? So I've just got sort of 3 quick tips to give you. If you've made some mistakes on social media, how do you recover from that? So hello, as you are coming in, please say hello where you're coming in from. Hello, Rob. How are you, with your little coconut emoji? That's so cool. If you're here on this page, you are part of our online crew. So put the palm tree emoji down. Hello, Sean. Got your entry. Thank you for the competition. Put the palm tree emoji down. It's representative of our online crew here, because when our businesses are rocking it on social media, we're on this little cruise ship. I'm your captain, and we're having a lot of fun because we can build our business from anywhere through social media. No more spam, guys. No more spam. We just need to learn how to leverage social media the right way so you can build your business, accordingly. So I'm going to go through today some tips. If you have sort of been a bit spammy on social media in the past, or you've made some mistakes, can you recover from it? Of course you can. Social media moves really fast, so you've got every opportunity to clean up what you've done and move forward, because social media just moves that fast that it's not really going to damage you in any way. If it's the first time you've been live with me, just put new down below so I can give you a special shout out. If you're catching the replay, just put the word replay down below so I can give a shout out to you afterwards. So predominantly what I do here is teach people to leverage social media to build their business online. We don't want to chase anybody about our business. We don't want to be spammy in any way. We want to learn how to attract people to us on social media and build our business that way. Hello, Sandrine. How are you? Lovely to see you on live. So stick around, guys. I'm going to announce the winner of the video contest here after I get through this content, and then I am going to jump into my private group where this competition is running, and I'll announce it straight after right there. So stay with me for that. And if you are a member of my private group, put the little fishy down below. So we've got a palm tree emoji for this page, but if you are a member of my private group called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, put the little fishy down below as well to let me know you're part of that community. Now, if you're not aware, I did a training video in there just recently about how to create cool little videos off your phone. You just download an app, put it on your phone. Hello, Tina. How are you? Thank you for saying hello to Henry. If you're not aware, Henry's our little fishy that hangs around with us when I go live. So what was I talking about? Oh, the competition. So people have created their own little videos and they've gone into the running. They've put entries in. Entries closed just before. Hi, Randy. How are you? Entries just before. So they are going into the running to win either free entry into the next round of my branding course, or if they've already gone through the branding course, a free coaching call with me where we can sit down and discuss your business and look at everything you're doing, and I can give you some advice how you can move your business forward in whatever way that you need. So yeah, just hang around for that. Hello, Tiffany. Awesome to see you live. So let's just quickly chat about, if you have done some spammy things on social media, how do you recover from that? And then I'll announce the winners of the competition. Then I'll go straight into my free group. If you're not a member of that free group, but you would like to be, I don't think I put it up there. No, I'll amend the description of this after I'm live, and you can go and get access to, request access to that free group. So what's the first thing you're going to do if you've been a bit spammy on social media in the past, haven't really done it the right way? Can we recover? Of course you can. How do we do that? 3 main things. The first thing you're going to do, and even if you're not a recovering social media spammer, I would encourage you to look at this anyway. What does your profile look like? What does your Facebook profile look like? Now, I'm talking about your personal Facebook profile, because even if you have a business page, people will go and check you out. No question about it. people will go and find your personal profile and see what you're like as a person. So you can have a business page and have a business presence and give great value in a particular niche area. But if people are really keen to know more about you, whether you're genuine, authentic, or what you're up to, they will go and check out your personal profile. So what's over there? So if you've been one of these spammy people in the past that's got a whole lot of content on there regarding your products or your business, pushing it on, your personal profile page, you want to go and clean that up. So cleaning up your personal profile is number one. You want people to look at you and go, oh, she's having fun. She's a cool person. He's a cool person. What are they up to? Oh, they've been here, they've been there, there's content on it pretty much every day. You're showing little videos of what you're up to, photographs, funny selfies, using, filters, just, whatever you can to sort of show who you are. So if somebody goes over to your personal profile, you haven't posted, your last post was 6 months ago. And I get friend requests like this. So people friend request me and I go to their profile. I'll always check out somebody who friend requests me. And unless there's somebody that's engaging with me on my page here and I know that they're a real person, I want to go, which I'll know, from interaction and that, I want to know sort of a little bit about them. So I get heaps of them. I don't know about you guys. Drop me a palm tree if this is the same for you. But I'll get a friend request from somebody. So I'll go to their profile. There's a picture up there. And then I go through their news feed and there might be another picture there, but it actually stops there. Like there's nothing there. And it's like, well, that's a fake person. Decline. Or I go there and it is a real person and there are a few pictures, sort of there. So it's a real person, but they haven't posted anything for 3 or 4 months. And it's like, well, how interested can they be on social media if they're not even posting on their personal profile themselves? It's like, well, no, that's not the person that I sort of want to interact with. So how you show up on your personal profile is the start of your social media journey, guys. It's probably more important than you realize. So posting regularly, and while you're out and about, just take a selfie doing something. Rob, you get lots of fake ones. Yeah, I mean, people and I've heard like a really good friend of mine who's very, very high up in network marketing, like extremely, 20,000 plus distributors underneath them. Someone stole their photos and set up a fake profile with all their photos under a completely different name. So you went to this profile and they did it really cleverly. So there was, my friend's pictures and stole a lot of the pictures and so put up quite a little bit of content, but a completely different name. So, you just don't know if people are real, on social media. It's scary out there. So you want to know that somebody is real and what are they up to in their life? So something like that is extreme and, hopefully those people get reported really quickly because somebody picks up on it, especially if they've picked on somebody that's high profile, and that doesn't last long because, it gets reported to Facebook and then their profile gets, shut down. So that kind of thing doesn't last. But somebody can take a couple of photos and then, set up a fake profile and friend request a whole lot of people. So go and check people out, but also think of it in the reverse. If people are coming to check you out, what are they seeing? So you really want to make sure that your profile is, when somebody goes over there, they go, they think of it as they look like a nice, genuine person. They look like somebody who's real. They look like somebody who's authentic. They look like somebody who's interesting. So if you're not posting regularly, if you've got boring stuff on there, if you look at your news feed and go, well, there's nothing really exciting there for the last month, then what's everyone else going to think? So look at it almost at an external view of your own Facebook feed. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, drop me some emojis down below because a lot of people underestimate the billboard that your own personal Facebook profile has in the online world. And that's sort of the billboard for you, your life, fairly or unfairly. That's just the way it is on social media. So make sure there's good stuff going up regularly, smiley stuff, happy stuff, whatever you're doing in your life, and deliberately. And there will be some times, guys, that I will think I should capture this moment. And sometimes that's not always because of the moment. It's because this is something, fun that I can show on my social media. So you get in tune with, when you're trying to build a presence on social media, you almost have to think like that deliberately. Like what interesting content can I put up, and have that on your forefront of the mind when you're going out. So there's certain things that you might do that you might not ordinarily think, oh, snap that. But if it's something really unusual or interesting or whatever, definitely capture the moment and share it on social media. It's interesting to people. And people that are interesting to people seem fun. They've got a lot going on. It's not a ghost town on your social media. People will keep coming back to look at your content. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm just looking down at my notes here to make sure I've covered it. Yep. The second thing is, if you have been spammy on social media, it's probably quite likely that you've annoyed a few people. It's probably quite likely that people have unfriended you. I actually heard of an example the other day when somebody had been invited to a family event, and the family event that they got invited to, they went to their Facebook profile to go and talk to them about it, and realized that this family member had actually unfriended them. Now, they knew that was because of the spammy stuff that they were putting on about their company. So it was somebody they were friends with, it was a family member, and didn't discover until they'd been invited to a family event and wanted to communicate about that they'd actually been unfriended. So you don't want your family and friends unfriending you, but if that's happened, what do you need to do? You need to commit to networking to new people. So if you have exhausted your family and friends, you've been spammy with your existing network on social media, the second thing you want to do after you've cleaned up your profile and you're conscious of the content that you're putting on your profile is to go and network with new people. So how do you do that? I want to give, there's a whole lot of content I can give you around this, and I'm going to do it in a special training from my private group in the coming weeks about how you find and network with new people on social media. But I want to give you one suggestion here today. So go and find some groups. So go and find 3-4 groups, just 3 or 4 groups that have got common interests to you. So I'm not talking about an interest like, let's say your company is essential oils. Don't go into a group that talks about essential oils and network in there. Why? Because every other distributor out there that sells essential oils is in that group trying to promote their essential oils. You want to go and find a group that is concentrating on something like living healthier or cleaner. That's the common interest that you've got. Now, you've got oils that can solve people's problems, but in a natural way, rather than going for drugs, prescription-based things. You can be in there offering a solution for healthier options without pushing your oils. So choose, 3, 4, maybe 5 groups where you've got a common interest. It could also be an interest of yours personally. It may not be connected to your company. You want to be where everyone else isn't. So if you've got oils, you don't want to be in a group that talks all about oils, because that's where all the other distributors are. If you're selling a weight loss product, you don't necessarily want to be in a group that's all about weight loss, because that's where all the other distributors are trying to push their product. Find another group that's more about healthy body and exercise or something like that, and start making new friends in these groups, but be in there regularly. So that's why you don't want to choose a million groups, or you've got this social media strategy. Okay, I want to do some networking and making some new friends. I've done it bad in the past. I just need to put that in the past, move forward, make some new connections. So you go into this group, this group, this group, this group, this group, this group, and you leave one comment. Here, there. You're not going to get any traction off that. So where you're going to get traction, if you choose just, 2 or 3, maybe 4 groups, and constantly you're in there commenting, giving value to people. So your name comes up over and over again, and you're giving value, and you're being complimentary. and you're saying nice comments. I love that suggestion you gave. That's really awesome. And because you're going to stay in the group and continue to network, you comment again and again, and you will start to connect with people that you've never connected with before that start to get to know your name. A friend request will come, guys. When you are giving value and you are networking with people genuinely and you're leaving positive comments continually in the same group, that's where you receive friend requests. Or if you do send a friend request, it's not out of the blue. Where a lot of people go wrong with social media with friend requests is they don't know the person. They've had no communication with the person. They just friend request because their upline has told them, friend request 5 new people a day, but they're all strangers. So people are going, who's this person that's friend requested me? I'll go and check them out. Oh, their social media profile doesn't look too good. I'm not going to friend request them. Whereas if you've been in a group, you've been communicating with someone a few times, the friend request comes. So you guys that have followed me, and Rob, you would know this. You're in one of my groups that you've met other people in that group and now you're personal Facebook friends, correct, Rob? Let me know, yes, Rob, if that's true, because you make new connections in groups where you've got a common interest. You never know where that's going to lead. But you don't friend request people straight away. You get to know them, you share information, you be valuable to each other and you be supportive to each other. You never know where that may lead. So it's about connecting for the right reasons and supporting people within a group, and then they become friends and then a relationship can blossom from there. Now it's a little bit in my group because we're all learning about building our businesses online, but I'm talking about other groups that have a common interest. So if you do sell the oils, something like that, that you're connected in a group where they're talking about living clean or something like that, and you can have suggestions and give value and something like that discreetly about your company. So you want to make new connections on social media all the time. You should be putting half an hour aside a day to go and network in just these handful of groups. Don't pick 10 and be in and out of them every now and again. It's not going to make an impact and it's not really going to get you friends. But when you're in a group constantly, so that's why you want to keep it small, just a few groups, but get your name known and be helpful and valuable and uplifting and supportive of what other people are doing and saying. That's when you then become personal friends and, the relationship blossoms. Yeah, Rob, we're all part of the family. We have a common interest. We're all supporting each other. We all want to see each other rise. So be that person in social media in groups where you have a common interest with people. So that's number 2. You have to commit to growing your network when you've been spammy in the past. But even if you haven't been spammy in the past, it's a good strategy to have for building your business on social media. Agreed? If you agree, just put the word agree down below. So just checking my notes here, the third one is very much in line with what I said with number 2, with networking. It's basically sharing the love, being somebody who's uplifting, leaving positive comments, being supportive of somebody who's going through a struggle. Be that person that is being, friendly and kind and uplifting and encouraging and supportive, like I just said. If you do that on social media, even if you're doing that in groups for a particular networking purpose, you will be remembered. It'll be like, oh, that was a lovely thing to say. So when you care, people will start to care about you. You start to care about others and share the love and show the love, they will start showing it back. These are the simple things. So these 3 things I'm sharing with you today regarding cleaning up your profile, your personal profile, and being mindful of always having good content up there. The second one, yes, Rob, or definitely do it for the right reasons. The second one is deliberately spending half an hour a day on networking in a handful of groups. You know, that's just one strategy that I'm sharing with you as to how you can network on social media. And I'll do a training on this more in depth later. And 3, showing the love. They're all simple things to do, are they not? So this is where you start on social media, but no one's doing it. No one's spending the time to share the love. There are lots of people going like, and that's their token effort on social media. For one, don't click the like button, click the love button or the wow button or the other buttons, because they stand out. Everybody clicks the like button. Don't do what everybody else is doing. If you want to be noticed on social media, then do things that everybody else isn't doing, or take that extra minute to say something nice. Take that extra minute to leave a positive comment on something that somebody said, and you've got something complimentary about what they said. So you are showing the love. When you show the love to other people on social media, the love will come back. If it doesn't, that's not your person. But if you keep going and you do this like for half an hour every day in groups, in networking, then you'll find the people that you connect with. You will find your tribe, as they say. So give the love and you will get it back. One of the other strategies that I've mentioned previously is if you've got really something important to share on social media, maybe you're finally decided to share your story and you've got some written content, or you're going on live to share something that's really deep and meaningful to you. So half an hour before you're going to share that story or put something really meaningful up in your social media, go and network in groups or with your friends. Scroll through your Facebook newsfeed and start giving the love. You will be surprised not only how this works in human nature, but how it helps with the Facebook algorithm. When you go and share some love right before you want to receive some love, it happens. Test it. I encourage you to test that on social media. So when you go and share some love, let's say you're Facebook friends with somebody you watch what they do. Everybody watches. Everybody's just watching and no one's really engaging. But let's say you've got somebody that you went to school with and you don't really communicate with them much, but that something pops up in their news feed. And so they've never really communicated with you on social media, vice versa, but you're Facebook friends. So you make a conscious effort to start commenting and loving what their posts that come up on social media. I guarantee you it will be returned. I guarantee you in the future that you will suddenly get a like or a love or a comment from them that you never have before. Because you made an effort, they will generally return the effort. Okay, so the more love you give out on social media, the more conscious effort you put into networking and being nice and encouraging and valuable to other people, it will come back to you. So your effort on social media, if you sit back and you watch and you spend all this time scrolling through your news feed and just watching, why not? While you're scrolling, you click the love button, write a quick comment. You're there anyway. Everybody scrolls Facebook, do they not? Whether people like to admit it or not, most people do. So while you're doing it, don't just sit back and watch. Be that person that takes the extra few seconds to say something nice. You will stand out from the crowd when you do that, and the love will be returned. Rob, I don't know how it works, but it makes a massive difference. Yeah. And it warms up the Facebook algorithm, so you're going to see more of their content with the person that you engage in your news feed, and vice versa. So if you want to be seen in people's news feed, if you want your content to show up, people have this impression that just because you post something on social media, everybody sees it. not the case at all. You have to earn the right for Facebook to share your content organically to your friends and family and whoever. And who they're going to show it to are the people that you engage with the most. So this is why you don't necessarily, let's say you're in a network marketing company, and people do this, they get excited when they join a company and they mass friend request everybody within the company. So you do a post about something really cool, and who comments? Everybody within the same company go, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I agree. You're awesome, whatever. And they're the only people commenting on your stuff. Facebook doesn't know the difference between somebody that's connected to you in the company. Well, they do sort of track it. But how that happens with the algorithm is Facebook's going, oh, all these people love Helen's content. We're going to keep showing Helen's content to these people. You don't want to have all your content shown to people that are already within your company. You want everybody else that's not seeing it to see your content and fall in love with you because you're an interesting, intriguing person. So don't have huge engagement with the people within your company, because that's all that Facebook is going to send your content to, because they're like, these two people really like each other. They engage with each other a lot. So we're going to continue to send that person's information to that person, vice versa. That's not going to help you grow your social media. They're already there. So you want to, be very careful with that. Go and network with people that aren't already in your company, because that's who you want your content to show. That's where you want to warm up the Facebook algorithm. And, the more you do that, Facebook will send your content out to those people. So I hope that makes sense for you. And just give you some things to think about. These are 3 really important strategies, even if you haven't messed up in social media in the past. Okay? So I hope that's helpful to you. So now moving on to the winner of the video competition. And they're probably not on live, but I'll go into the group in a minute and share that information. So I had entries from Lauren, Emily, Teresa, Nat, Lucy, Lords, Helen, not me, Vivi, Emma, Brady, and Sean. So I know Sean's on with me live, so he's probably anxious to know. So all those people took the time and effort to watch a little training video, put a little video together, fun little video, post it in my private Facebook group to go into the running, to get into my branding course, my next round of my branding course for free, or if they've already done that or don't want that, to have a free coaching call with me. So I've analyzed all those videos over and over and over again. It was a really hard decision to make. And at the end of the day, there were 2 that I couldn't separate. So I didn't expect to do this, but I've actually got 2 winners because I couldn't separate the 2. Even the one thing that I would have suggested that if one person did it and the other one didn't, I would have favored that person. But they both, and it was something that would have made the video slightly better, but they both made the same mistake, and it's not really a mistake, it's just would have made it better. So I couldn't even separate them for that reason. So drum roll. The winners are Brady, you are one winner, and Vivi, you are the other winner. And I want to share with you, those of you that entered, the video competition, the reasons why. The reasons why is because it took me on a journey. When I was watching those little videos, and if you want to see, Sandrine, you didn't put a video in, did you? I'm just wondering if you did and I missed it. I don't think you did. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sandrine. The reason why I chose, and if you want to look at any of these videos and even the training video that I did that shows you how to do it, all you need to do is get into my, thank you for Sandrine, you made me panic there for a second. all you need to do is just get into my free social media strategies for home business owners Facebook group, and I will edit the description above to put a link there where you can request access to that. So go and have a look at these videos. So the reason why I couldn't separate between the two is because they both took me on a journey. They both shared a little story, so for completely different reasons. So one was sort of a family reason. This is the reason why I do what I do, and it was kids orientated. That was Vivi's. And the other one was Brady took a whole lot of pictures from a company event, but she did it really well because I know to look for it, so I could tell what company it was, but no one would really know unless they looked really, really closely at the information. So she's done a great job of sharing an experience she had in a company event without pushing the company's name. And the music was great, and she had wording on the photographs which explained what was going on. Same with Vivi, it was more family orientated, but there was wording on it explaining different things that she was sort of feeling and, you know, whatever. So they both took me on a really good story. I was glued to it, watched it to the end. The one thing that I said might have separated the two, and I did have it in the training video, is at the very end of the training video, it gives you the option to take off the branding of the app, which I recommend you do, and I recommended that you do that in the training video. So you're not, it doesn't look like a promotional video, but both of them had the branding of the app still at the end of the video. They didn't delete it, which is an option. I gave that information in the training video. So if one of those had done that, they would have been the clear winner, but both of them still had that right at the end of the video, so I couldn't separate them. So Brady and Vivi, you have both won either. If you want to get access to my next branding course, you can get in there for free now. Or if you don't want to go through the branding course, we can have a free coaching call where we can just talk about what you're up to, what you're doing, what information you want to know, and just discuss your business, you know, individually. Hi, Helen. I have jumped. I have 10 minutes to listen. I'm just jumping off, actually, Tammy. So I've already delivered the content of the training today. So if somebody's been spamming on social media, what do they do to recover? Even if somebody hasn't been spamming on social media, I would still suggest that they follow the 3 strategies that I shared in the training before, Tammy, so you can catch that on the replay. I'm now just talking about the winners for the video contest I ran in my private group. I cannot separate between Brady and Vivi, so they've both won. So Brady and Vivi, please both message me. We're both on Messenger already, so message me with which one that you would prefer. Now, for all you other guys that put in entries, I want to reward you for your effort, because to me, this is the difference between, you know, I'm giving this information and that training for you for free. It didn't take much out of your time. It's a new cool thing that you've learned to do, and you actually took the action to do it. So I want you to reward you for that. So for all those other people, so that will be, just let me go back to it. And this includes you, Sean, if you're still on. So Lauren, Emily, Teresa, Nat, Lucy, Lords, Helen, Emma, and Sean, I want to give you a $25 discount to my next round of my branding course if you want to attend that course. Now, that is only for the next round because I have to put the price up. It is only $97 for my branding course, but I work with you for a month. And it's taking up a lot of my time, which I love to do. I do 3 live calls with you, working out your branding, your wording, your social media presence, your content creation. How do you get fans and followers? Like, it's a full setup for your online presence, and it's a whole month that I work with you to get that out, and I've only been charging $97. So I can't do it for that anymore. I've done it 4 rounds, so the next round will be the 5th round of that course, and it'll be the last time I offer it at $97. If any of you that are listening or on the replay that have gone through that branding course that can give any comments to anybody else listening about what you got out of it, I would appreciate that, because I give everything in that course, and I really should be charging, you know, about $500. So I'm not going to charge that in the future, but I can't keep it at $97. But for those of you, if you want to get on my next round of the branding course that entered the video competition, you went to the effort of entering that competition, I'm giving you a $25 discount off the $97 price. So I'm going to go into the group and talk about that right now so everybody gets the information. But if you would like to take advantage of that and you want the information on it, then I just have to create a new link for you. But reach out to me, let me know so I can send you the information so we can set yourself up online. Or maybe you've already got a social media presence, but it's not working. Okay, so it will give you the opportunity to tweak things and I can set you on the right path. Tammy, best course ever, just do it, Rob. You can't get anything like this for that price. It's amazing. Yeah, and you know, I've just come to realize after doing 4 rounds of that course now, you know, that I really did myself a disservice with the price, but I don't regret that because of the value that people have got out of it and the feedback that I get from it, like that, you know, it's put all the pieces together for their online journey. So, you know, I'm happy to do that in the past. It's just not something I continue in the future because the amount of time that I'm in that group for the month period that we work together. And for those that get in, you get lifetime access to the course. So I don't like to offer this out much because people can use it as an excuse. But if life gets busy and you can't keep on top of it, you get lifetime access to the course. So the videos are always there. You always get the opportunity to get on the live calls for the next course. So awesome opportunity to get into the next round at the lower course, especially if for those of you that I'm offering the discount to get in, because you still get lifetime access to the course. So if the price goes up, you're not affected. You still get all the information and all the updates. And I go live in there with updates and stuff like that, so you get access to all of that to keep your branding up to date. So that's enough for me today. I hope you got value out of the training topic today. Congratulations to Brady and Vivi. You know, neither of them are on live at the moment, but they'll catch this, you know, shortly, no doubt. So congratulations to you guys. Well done for putting the effort in. For those, the names that I read out, if you want the $25 discount to the next round of my branding course, please message me and let me know you would like to take advantage of that, so we can get you on that next round of the course. So thanks, guys. I will see you at the same time, same place tomorrow. Bye.